Today, I want to help you stop guessing, stop tuning out, and instead start listening. I'm about to show you how you can step up your listening game in just 7 days. Besides improving your listening skills, I'm going to show you how to become more relaxed, more confident when you practice listening, because the two go hand in hand, really. Your listening skills will improve as you get more relaxed, gain more clarity, and feel more confident. Allez, on y va, c'est parti. Welcome to Quirky French Podcast, the podcast that helps you speak more confidently, feel more focused, and be more in control of your French learning journey. Prêt? C'est parti! Bonjour, welcome to episode 30 of Quirky French Podcast, the podcast that will help you gain confidence and reach your French language goal. I'm your coach Naima from quirkyfrench.com, and today I want to tell you about a step-by-step method that will help you improve your listening skills in just 7 days. So, if you don't have a clear method when listening, you basically just hope for the best. If you rely on subtitles and transcripts to follow your favorite French shows, if you're never quite sure you understood something, sometimes you'd swear you heard something, then you check the subtitles and realize you were completely off the mark. And if you quickly feel overwhelmed and mentally tune out when it gets too difficult, then stick around, because all the symptoms are signs that you need to develop listening skills. What I'm going to share with you is going to help you kickstart your listening confidence using a specific technique. You're going to stop guessing and start listening instead. Okay, let's go. I guess the first question is, what do you start with? What do you need to do to improve your listening skills? Isn't it enough to just listen regularly and listen to a lot of different materials? Well, listening regularly, obviously, is important, but that's just what you do on the surface. If you want to boost your oral comprehension skills, there are actually 3 critical elements that you're going to need to develop, but most learners aren't aware of them. I'll tell you about those 3 elements first, and then I'll tell you exactly how you can develop them in just 7 days. First of all, if your listening skills aren't improving, then chances are you're having an issue with your study routine. There's nothing wrong with your ability to hear, but your approach isn't right. You're going to have to figure out why you still cannot understand spoken French. There's something about your study routine that prevents you from progressing. You're also going to need to pick listening materials that are appropriate to your level and goal, and you're going to have to develop listening habits, successful listening habits, and learn what hasn't worked and develop things that actually work. Next, you probably don't know how to listen before, while, and after listening. It's all about knowing what to focus on, having a clear step-by-step process to hear accurately, and moving away from written French and instead familiarizing yourself with spoken French. And then finally, of course, coping strategies. So important and yet so overlooked as well. How do you fill in the gaps when you miss words? Because improving your abilities doesn't mean understanding everything. It actually also means knowing how to navigate situations where you might not understand everything, you may not hear every word, but you can still get the gist of the message. And more importantly, you learn how to apply all those skills to actual interactions, real conversations, not just movies that you can pause and rewind, but people you're actually interacting with. And this is really important because some learners are really good at movies and get completely flustered in front of a real human being. Now, okay, those 3 elements, the study routine, the listening techniques, the coping strategies, all right. But how do you improve all that in just 7 days? Well, this is the good part. I've released a completely free course that will help you develop ultra high definition listening skills. This 7-day course will help you step up your game by addressing all 3 elements. I'll show you exactly how to boost your listening study routine to speed up the learning process, how to listen effectively and know exactly what to do when you're practicing, and how to develop coping strategies so that you can push through when you run into problems. And in 7 days, you're going to stop guessing, stop tuning out, and start listening effectively. If everything has been blurry until now, this free course will help you develop ultra high definition listening skills. Now, to grab the course, simply head on to www.quirkyfrench.com/UHD listening. The link is in the description too. It's ready, it's free, and it's yours if you want it. The question is, are you up for the challenge? That's all I have for today. I'll catch up with you in exactly 7 days for another episode of Quirky French Podcast. And who knows by then how your listening will be. Have a wonderful week. And until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep it quirky. Passe une excellente semaine et à très vite. Salut, salut. Bye.